if you like our videos, please like and subscribe. That way this chonky boy can eat more this run. Isn't that right, buddy? God, you even know where the camera is. You're such a little... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. First time here, then I hope you enjoy, and if you do, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And if you're back from the pack, then welcome back. I appreciate your support. Amy and I are very much appreciative of everything you guys do and say to support my continued work here on YouTube and my videos and reactions and stuff. So thank you for that. And without further ado, let's get into it. We are watching the finale of Secret Invasion tonight. The show's been good overall. There's been a lot of good character moments, a lot of interesting stuff going on. However, there are a few, falterings of it thus far. The fact that this is kind of a situation where it's kind of dumb that the heroes haven't gotten involved, for one. And the short run times of a lot of these episodes has also been kind of a detriment too, because I feel like you could have gotten a lot more out of this as well. Maybe it should have been a couple more episodes, but I feel like we've just blasted through the show so fucking fast. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, I would say. It has been a really good show, but at the same time, there are some pretty silly things that that pull it down a little bit. Like the whole last episode, Fury's reasoning for not bringing in the Avengers help out was kind of ridiculous. Like you're just being prideful and dumb when the world is at stake, right? Like nuclear devastation. And you had, it's just a lot of really weird choices in that regard. And I feel like if they got a few more episodes, they probably would have fleshed that out a bit more, and it would have been a little less silly. But we'll have to see how they end this off here, because I honestly don't know what's gonna happen. Fury's gonna walk into fucking Chernobyl and somehow not die from radiation poisoning, and just talk Gravik down? Like, what the fuck is his plan? Like, what, and who did he call in? I saw some theory saying that, oh, maybe the Fury we've been following around is a Skrull, and if that's the case, that would be a huge disservice, and would make this show very much shit, because that just completely throws out all Fury's character development for the entirety of the show at this point too, and it just wouldn't make any sense. So I don't know what they're going for. I don't know what's going on here. It worries me a little that this is only a 38-minute finale. Like, that's and a good three minutes of that's probably credits or something. No, sorry, probably 5 minutes of that is credits. I don't know. I'm kind of apprehensive here, but let's, without any judgment, let's just go right into it. See how it is. Without further ado, let's begin. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
This.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna turn on him. Like, Fury will come in, he'll stand up against Gravik, and then the rest of the skulls are gonna gather around him. Another Marvel Studios logo. Classic Marvel Studios logo, too. Which I suppose is fitting for Nick Fury.
Far enough to where it makes sense to keep going the way I'm going.
Know if you'll be coming back?
All right, I'll let you go now.
That sounds like a, yeah, no, I'm not coming back. I'm gonna die from radiation poisoning. See ya.
Take care of yourself.
Something tells me it's just riding with no one. There's just a brick on the gas or something. Yup. Nice. I will say this is one of the best intros, not only in terms of the like cinematic value, but the music as well. It's just so fucking hype.
Time to confirm that this was, in fact, an official Russian act. President Vladimir has strenuously denied responsibility.
Oh, he strenuously denied.
Oh boy. Oh
President
boy.
Vladimir is a ball
Attack.
Did you take a stupid pill with your breakfast this morning, Admiral? What happened on that motorway was an all-out assault on our republic, orchestrated
Yeah,
by
Rhodey's
Stalin and the
out of
Russians
line
who were
here.
giving them safe haven. The Russian tanks taking positions on the Finland and Ukrainian borders. Now, sir, if I may, I've taken the liberty to
Oh, that's a little topical. Oh God, damn.
Russians, 100%.
This son of a bitch. Gravik. Oh, I see what he's doing. Oh wow, he just left their corpses there after the fucking slaughter. Dude, did you seriously not take any sort of radiation prevention going in there? Like, you're dying, man.
To get him out of there.
Who?
The president, you bloody idiot. Fury's headed straight for you.
Fallsworth, that's super fucking
Oh,
clever.
what, target practice?
This clever woman. Oh, that's great. That is a very clever pincer maneuver there between Nick and Sonya.
Where is everybody? Locked away. Looks like it's just you and me, Fury.
What? Wait, what? He imprisoned his own people? Oh.
All our pills. That's a shame, isn't it?
Every floor, lock down the elevator. National security threat.
Oh. What was that? The British?
Fury, tell me you got a backup plan. You'll Avengers on.
Yeah, like what the fuck
What
is
about
his?
that invisible
What's
cloak
his
in
idea
shield?
there?
You too busy playing dress up.
Huh? This face. This was the first human I killed. And you know why I killed him?
That's
I killed him because you told me to.
that's rich. That's fucking. That's awesome.
I don't even remember. This man, Fury, he had a wife. And he had children.
Oh.
Yeah, all right, maybe he was a bit misguided. But I killed him because of you.
Wow. Okay, so
I
he actually
killed him,
has.
And I killed so many
What?
more. And everyone I killed took a little piece out of my heart.
He has remorse.
No, but I am the only one brave enough to admit it.
Talos was weak.
Wow.
and
Okay.
he wandered in the shadows
That took a bit of a turn for his character.
To be like Talos and put my trust in you, you pimped us, Fury. You put us out to work for you, and when you were done with us, you threw us away. So,
I knew within a few years of searching that there was no other planet out there for you.
Oh
I
yeah,
knew the
that's
only
fucked.
way for me to keep my end of the bargain was to build you a home here.
Oh wait,
why
what?
didn't you do it?
Because it's easier to save the lives of 8 billion people than it is to change their hearts and minds.
Even for Nick Fury.
Even for Nick Fury.
Oh.
And then the blip came.
Interesting. Okay,
You know-
I kind of see where this is going.
The
Yeah.
last thing I felt relief that I didn't have to fight anymore.
And he swore. He swore on the way out, anyways.
Do you know why?
Oh wow, they are
Came back
all
to
taken
Earth?
out. God damn.
You. You were the youngest scroll on my team. I
So he
felt
has a.
responsible for
Yeah, I was about to say he feels a personal responsibility for him.
you. Take it. Take your powers. Go to some other planet. wipe out some other species. I don't give a damn. Just leave Earth the hell alone and leave it now. Call off the strike.
What the
and
fuck,
save
Fury?
Oh.
That's downright fucking evil. Take your powers, kill some other race, and take over their planet. Just leave us alone. Wow.
Give me your gun, goddammit.
You're useless. You don't have an arm. I'll take your gun, thank you. What happened here? What the hell is this? Is this like the nuke launch site? Like, what is this? Oh no. Abomination, Valkyrie. It has even more blood in there than they said. That's not just everything from the Battle of Earth. That had Abomination in that list. Wait, no, Fury is not gonna get powers. There's no fucking way in hell. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? That looks pretty goofy. No fucking way. Wait a minute. No, is that... Yeah, that is Gaia. That is Gaia. Okay, okay. I was wondering. Okay, that was all an act. So now we have our big CGI fight at the end, of course. And then you have the actual Fury who is taking him out. I get you. Now you have Super Skrull v Super Skrull. Oh, there's the Cull Obsidian powers. Oh god, ew! Yo, what the fuck was that shit? Oh my god.
And if you don't call off the strike, you're going to kill the man he's replicating along with some of the world's greatest minds.
Wait. What?
Oh, that's true! I didn't even think about that.
Along with
They had
some
them
of the
all
world's
captive there too.
and other world.
Oh, okay. His hand turned into fucking ebony moss. God, that looks so weird. Oh my god. These Super Skrull CGI powers are so goofy, but I kind of love it.
All right, and all our enemies will be gone.
Though some of it looks kind of weird. Yo, okay. This is fucking wild. What the hell? Wait, his arm turned into... His arm did turn into Thanos's for a second. Holy shit. Oh, Mantis. Nice. Nice. Good call. Dude, this is fucking wacky. What the fuck? How do you win against them with the extremis? I mean, she just fucking blasted a hole through your ass. I don't know. Goodbye, Rhodey. You Skrull piece of shit. But wait. As soon as they free them, they're all gonna have fucking radiation poisoning. Or they're gonna start having radiation poisoning. Because they're fucking humans. And Everett Ross. Hey, there we go.
How long have you been in here?
Oh, good question.
I'm all right. I've got you.
No, answer it.
Been held hostage for a long time.
What? For a long time. He was replaced in Civil War?
Shape-shifting, alien-born species known as Skrulls. That is why tonight I'm presenting to Congress for immediate emergency authorization a bill that designates all off-world-born species enemy combatants. We know who you are.
Oh.
We know how to find you. And we will kill every last one of you.
Yo, okay, that's extreme. All alien life is just excommunicado, kill all on sight now?
Love what you've done with the place.
Well, the Guardians can never come to Earth anymore.
You can find a way to forgive me. You know where to
Oh,
find
he
me.
tossed his ring in the broken urn. Oh, damn. They may hunt Amelia Clark's fucking Skrull character, but they're definitely not going to be able to kill her ever.
We meet at last. Oh, I haven't come for a fight, Gaia.
I came to
With
recruit
your
you.
special abilities, it would be a lopsided affair.
Also true.
Who are you? A friend of a friend, Billy.
My father entered into a deal like that. Didn't end so well.
Yes, well, let's be sure not to repeat the mistakes of Talos and Fury and leave
'Cause
love
we're
and
women.
friendship out. I will use you, and you will use me, and together we'll make this planet safe for both our people.
Or that. That works too.
Made it out alive.
I was relieved too. Till I watched that hateful ass speech you made.
Oh! Damn.
Putting things back together was never gonna be easy.
Oh, and they found even more people.
This is how the enemy got so good.
Took a bad situation and made it worse.
Holy
Real
shit.
one-time president.
Before the hit squad you inspired kill off the Skrulls who still want to help us.
Oh my god.
Now you got dumbass vigilantes killing innocent humans too.
Oh, I see why he's voted out as president now. And he's going back home. Back up to his fucking space station. Oh, is Priscilla gonna come join him now? Yep. Of course. So we may actually see her in the Marvels then.
Sounds like peace, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's all I want.
Good luck with that.
Bara.
Oh, she's going back to her Skrull name.
I'd like to use my birth name.
Which is fair. That's fair.
The Kree said they're open to peace talks with the Skrulls.
The Kree make peace.
What?
Reminds me of that old joke. What do Skrulls call good luck? Bad luck.
Stop it. It's a good thing. I'm no good with people. You are.
You got your own way.
I'm sick of it. And we're better together. Well, at least I am.
Yeah, it gets brighter, of course. Okay. So she's going to be the diplomatic talk between the Krees and the Skrulls. It's going to go south, and then we're going to get the plot of the Marvels. Oh.
My work is here, darling.
Never mind.
It's never been more important.
Never mind. Oh, going to Skrull form. Go. Oh, Nick. Very nice, very good. And off they go. Up to Saber. And then that's gonna be the end of the show. Is there a end credit scene? No. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. What? This, This definitely should have been longer, I think. Because, yeah, that shit didn't feel earned at all. Wow. I give them too much fucking credit. I give them too much fucking credit. I need to stop doing this. I need to stop, like, thinking that they can do more than just the formula. Because, oh my god, this is just so fucking by the books. Oh my god, man. Why? You wasted so much potential. As Sub-Zero said in Mortal Kombat 11, such wasted potential. Man, like, there are elements of it that were cool, fun. It was darker, it was grittier. There's straight up executions and fucking torture and blood and death. And, like, it felt more, you know, substantially not kid-friendly, not Marvel, just by the books humor, like, basically not an Ant-Man Quantumanium situation, which is just, you know, or anything else that's been released in the past little while. It had a bit of its own identity. It was doing its own thing. It had this espionage, like, fucking intrigue to it. It was going somewhere. And then it just, again, by the fucking books. By the formula. Oh, Jesus Christ. And they made it just most predictable ass goddamn decisions ever. I didn't mention it in my last couple of videos that, oh, Baby Gaia goes to fucking Chernobyl and faces down Graphic, and both get all the powers from the harvest. I didn't mention that because it was just so plainly obvious and by the fucking formula that I just did not want that to be the case. I was just like, you know what? They've used this trick a few times now in the show. The same thing, like, oh, who is it? Who is it? Oh, it's Gaia. Oh, who is it? Who is it? Oh, it's Gaia. Oh, who is it? Who is it? Oh, it's Gaia. Like, they've done that so much in this fucking show. And then I'm like, of course they do it at the end. Of course they fucking do it at the end, too. Oh my god, and some of it, I will say some of the CGI for that final fight was fine. Power set was cool for the Super Skrull. Fine. Making Gravik this big muscle-bound fucking Super Skrull dude, that was, oh, why the fuck did they do that? Why did they do that? Why did they do that? Why couldn't they have just done... Why couldn't they just have done what they did in the last episode with Gravik's Skrull form, and then do the CGI for his, like, rock arm and the, like, ebony maw hand and all that on top of that, instead of giving him this CGI muscle-bound body that reminds me of the fucking like the Todd character's transformation in the She-Hulk show at the end, which just looked goofy and bad. Like, it looked like that, but supposed to be taken seriously, and it just did not look... It just did not look right. And again, some of the power set usage in there was cool. like the ebony maw hand, like the thin, shriveled, long fingers, and then using the same like flick technique they did. That was cool. The Cull Obsidian arm, that looked great. The Carol Danvers powers, those looked fantastic. Like that looked good. But then you had powers which just did not at all. Like Drax's arm on Amelia Clark. What the fuck were they thinking there? That looked so bad. That looked so fucking bad. You should have just given her like a straight up Hulk arm, or like a fucking Cull Obsidian arm, or something. Something that wasn't that, because that just looks so fucking goofy and disproportionate and wrong. Though I will say at the same time, though, some of the power sets seemed a bit redundant. Like, okay. So you have Gravik in that fight, right? Use Hulk's arm, Cull Obsidian's arm, and Thanos' arm. What is the statistical advantage to using like any of the different ones rather than just one of them, right? It's literally just for the audience to go, oh, Thanos, oh, Cull Obsidian, oh, that was Hulk's arm. Like, at that point, like halfway through the fight, I just stopped calling them out, because it's like, okay, they're just trying to shove as many of them in here as possible now. They're not trying to make it clever and use the power sets. They're just trying to throw as many in there to say, all the powers are in here. Because, like, was there really any reason for Gaia to do one arm was Cull Obsidian and the other was Drax? Like, what? Just do 2 Cull Obsidian arms at that point. Or do Cull Obsidian and Groot arm, or the Frost Beast arm that she made later on, or literally there's an infinite amount of different possibilities that you could have done there that would have been smarter, right? Like, okay. The only difference I see between Thanos' arm and Hulk and Cull Obsidian arm is that Thanos' arm would be just flat out stronger, because Thanos was just flat out stronger. Actually, I don't even think that was expressly established. I don't think Thanos was even flat out stronger than Hulk in that fight in Infinity War either. I think Thanos was just tactically and like, he was just more trained in a physical combat style. Like, he knew how to fight and conduct himself in hand-to-hand combat, where Hulk is just pure rage. Like, he doesn't have a fighting style or combat style. Whereas Thanos, he's a trained combatant. He's a trained martial artist. Whereas the Cull Obsidian is the same thing as Hulk. He's more pure rage. All of them, I would say, are probably on par with strength. Thanos may be a little bit stronger than both Cull Obsidian and Hulk, but not by much. And even then, Thanos had an easier time of beating Hulk because he had the fucking Power Stone on him. He didn't have the Power Stone on him. I don't know. Really, again, it boils down to they wanted to show as many of the fucking power sets, like, they wanted to show as many characters in that power set as possible. They didn't really care about the logistics of it being like, well, why would you even change your arm? Like, why would you change it to something else? Just use one of them, don't use the other one, and preferably, I would say use the Cull Obsidian arm, because that looks straight up cooler. It's just like straight up cooler than, aha, I have a big green arm that looks like the Hulk now, which kind of just blends into his fucking model, because they've made him this big beefy Skrull anyway, so he just kind of already looks like Hulk. and the only difference is it takes the little, like, scroll tattoo pattern off his arm and makes it just straight up skin. And Thanos is the same, like, it doesn't really make sense to do that. And even to a lesser extent, like, with Korg's arm that he brought out, like, halfway through the fight, too, like, it's the same idea as Hulk, Cull Obsidian, and now I'm losing track of how many fucking arms that they have. And Thanos. As 4 characters, all have the power set of super strength. So why do you need to cycle between all 4 of them when you can just pick one, use it in the fight, and then have Gaia pick another one so that you can show that they're oppositionally different? Like, have Gravik pick Thanos' arm because he's like, I'm going to be a conqueror, I'm going to be an absolute beast and destroyer, like Thanos. I'm going to cull the galaxy for the Skull Empire. That would be a cool little tie-in with this character, right? Making the whole fight be him using the Thanos arm, or him using the Cull Obsidian arm because he just cares about power, right? Whereas Gaia would use, say, like, Hulk or Korg, where she's using more of the power set to defend, to protect, rather than to just deal damage, right? You could make that interesting. You could make that cool. You could make that fit within the fight. But no, they just wanted to show off as many of the characters as possible. They didn't really think or care about the intricacies of the fight and telling a story in the fight. They just wanted to show off, oh, there's Thanos' arm, because there's Thanos' blood in there. Oh, there's Hulk's arm, because, oh, that's right, all the blood of the Avengers and all the blood of blah 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 are in there, right? Like, it's a little contrived. It's a little contrived. It's a little... And then you have some weird things, like, okay, Fury explained that the Harvest was a collection of blood from the Battle for Earth. This includes pretty much all the heroes that were at present, right? All the heroes that were present. And Thanos and his crew. So, this begs a lot of questions. Why is not Cull Obsidian, why is Ebony Maw's power set in there? I said that was cool that his arm showed up and he had the, like, telekinesis powers and everything, right? But why was he there? Oh, wait, no, actually, you know what? Come to think of it, the Thanos that shows up in the Battle of Earth was from 2012. And in the 2012 crew, he would still have his whole Children of Thanos. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Ebony Maw made an appearance, if I'm not mistaken, now that I'm thinking about it further. So, scratch that. So, Ebony Maw, that makes sense, right? That's all fine and dandy. But on screen, you had the Abomination's name show up. He was not at that fight. That I can pretty much guarantee. And then in the fight, I'm not sure if the footage catches it, but then in the fight, Gaia uses Ghost's teleportation ability. By the look of it. Like, she does like the little flickering phase thing that Ghost does. Which is weird, because Ghost definitely wasn't at the Battle of Earth either. So how the fuck does that work? Like, what is the deal there? Where is that other power set list coming from, and where have they pulled that from? Because currently it looks like they just kind of threw in random Thunderbolts characters' power sets in there. I know Abomination is not on the team, but like officially, but he's probably going to be on the fucking team. Let's be real now. Which seems odd. Like it doesn't really add up with what they've said so far. Like, I don't know. It was just very. A mixed bag. A mixed bag. There's some cool bits, but then there was also a lot of bits where it's like, huh? What? What do you mean? What? Kind of thing. Yeah. You know, that's the thing that really gets me about this episode, is there's not even a lot to talk about other than questioning a whole lot of the logic behind it. Like, okay. You had 2 shots of a military base, a classified file, and a nuke opening. That's supposed to imply that the president set the order to nuke the Russian compound. But that's not explicitly fucking clear, so that's just like kind of random scenes in there. Then you have the death of Gravik, which just makes no fucking sense. Like, I'm pretty damn sure. I'm pretty fucking damn sure that in okay, actually, you know what? Scratch that. Not even in Iron Man 3 with Chris, in this fucking show, it has been shown that if you are fucking shot or have a hole in your goddamn chest, and you wait for a good, like, 5 minutes, the extremist can still save your life, as proven with Gaia. So it makes no sense at all that somehow, with the cosmic powers of Carol Danvers, one blast through the chest prevents extremists from healing him. Like, that just doesn't add up. So they kill him with one shot, which doesn't make sense. Again, episode should have been longer. They should have, like, completely evaporated his ass like they did with Aldrich Killian in Iron Man 3, which shows how strong Extremis is. You have to completely vaporize and obliterate the guy so that he doesn't fucking reform. Right? Like, they had to confine him in an Iron Man suit, self-destruct it so that he would not come back. And she just blows a hole in his chest, and he's fine. Like, he's just dead. He's done. Really? 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 Like, it just does not fucking compute. Especially when she got fucking shot in the chest and she healed herself in the show. In the goddamn show. It has been proving that that doesn't fucking stop someone with extremis. That is a Skrull. So it does not make sense within their own goddamn established logic. And then, not only that, but the Skrulls that were at the compound that were supporting Gravik just fucking disappear. Just gone. And then with one throwaway line, Gravik just says, "Oh, they're in captivity." What? How the fuck? What? You're telling me that one man, one fucking Skrull, rounded up his entire goddamn compound by himself without Quicksilver powers or anything like that, because he's not in the harvest, didn't get that power set from anywhere, so he only has the fucking 4 powers that he picked up originally. You're telling me that he rounded up all his people, put them in captivity, and then just stood there waiting for Nick Fury, and then after the fact, when Gaia releases all the fucking captive humans, you don't see any Skrulls. So where the fuck did they go? Did they just evaporate into dust? Like, they didn't establish where they went either. Oh my god, this fucking show is driving up a wall now. They should have given it more time for each episode, or they should have given it more episodes. Cause holy fuck, this is. Oh Jesus, man. God damn it. You were this close to greatness. Yep. Threw it all away. Which is funny, actually, because Krennic was played by Ben Mendelsohn as well. That's, I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, he was in Rogue One as Krennic. Yeah. Oh, that's great. But yeah, no, it's this is silly. This is silly. I don't. And then when she frees them, all these humans in the heart of Chernobyl, like, what? I don't. You know, I'm actually genuinely curious, how long can someone survive in Chernobyl? Okay, so I see a lot of conversation here talking about parts of Chernobyl where you could live at and still be fine and everything. But what about the heart of Chernobyl? Because that's where fucking their compound was. Where Okay, yeah, this doesn't make it clear. Come on. Because I know, like, the radiation won't kill you outright. Like, it won't, like, kill you in a day or anything like that. But that much radiation that close? And on foot, too. Well, I guess not on foot, because they had a bunch of vehicles at the compound. But at the end there, they were walking out the gate. So they didn't take any of the vehicles in the compound, they just straight up walked out of... Okay, here we go. Radiation engine, okay. Up to now in the zone... Is this from recently? I'm pretty sure this is from recently. 2008 to 2021. Okay, so maybe not super recent, but there's still places with deadly radiation. It's careless to stay at such places that can lead to radiation injury. the body and perhaps even chronic radiation. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I need to know. I need to know. Just for curiosity's sake, like, if they were on foot at the heart of Chernobyl and had to walk out of the radiation zone on foot, would they be fine? Would they have no problem with the radiation whatsoever, or would they be fucked? Especially Rhodey, who can't walk and has to be fucking dragged. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I'm not 100% sure. I cannot remember if their compound is supposed to be the heart of Chernobyl, like the actual reactor itself. But radiation continues to be emitted from a mass of material in the reactor 4, like the one of the main ones that blew up, called the Elephant's Foot. And it's made up of nuclear fuel, melted concrete, and metal, and formed during the initial thing. It's still active. In 86, it would have been fatal after 30 seconds next to this fucking thing, and today is fatal after 300 seconds. And this is copyright of 2023. In fact, it's so fucking dangerous they encase it in concrete to contain the radiation debris that there's so much in there. So, with that in mind, if I'm correct, and their main fucking headquarters is the main reactor where Chernobyl went off, right? Every single one of those awakening humans that got out of those pods from the stasis from the Skrulls would be fucking dead within minutes. Like, maybe not 300 seconds, because you'd have to be right next to the fucking elephant's foot for that to happen, but still. Do you know how long 300 seconds is? That's like 4 minutes? A little less than that? Something like that? Because 120 is two full minutes. No, actually, no, it's a little more than 4 minutes. It's probably closer to like 5 minutes. So think about that. Just think about that. You get out of the fucking pods, and if you're right under that goddamn reactor, then within 5 minutes you will be dead. You start moving out of that zone, and even though the radiation is still not as concentrated, there's still radiation in the area, so you might not be dead in 5 minutes, but you could be dead in 10, 15, 20. I don't think that's going to, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make fucking sense. And then again, the Skrulls just fucking up and disappear. His entire compound just fucking disappears. It just, oh my god, man. There's so many fucking weird things with the show. I will say, though, that it is interesting how they are setting up the removal of Ritson as president to replace him with Harrison Ford's General Ross for Captain America: New Order. I find that interesting. Because, okay, I can kind of see it, too. I can kind of see what they're going with. Is that the president is so paranoid about this shit that he is like, okay, U.S. policy, if we find out that there's a Skrull, we will execute them on sight. If we find out there's an alien, we will kill them on sight. The rest of the world hasn't adopted this strategy, like the actual government or anything. But, that being said, they are not unprepared to, spread their gospel to every single part of the world, the US, and let the people do their work for them. Because, Jesus, man, some of the executions, like, the Prime Minister of the UK, who, again, they can't be 100% sure if they're a Skrull or not, they went on live TV and shot dead. Like, that's fucking crazy. Also, you gotta think too, right? Gaia saves all these people that were imprisoned at the facility, which outs every person that was posing as them as Skrulls. You would think that the people in power would remove those people immediately from the positions, right? But for some reason, the Skrulls are still in their positions after the revelation and the declaration by the president. So I'm not sure if maybe after all this went down, president immediately went and told everyone we're killing Skrulls, and then just people started randomly killing government officials. Like, it seems odd. It seems very odd that they wouldn't just have actual government officials arrest these posing Skrulls and then deal with them themselves away from a fucking camera, instead of leaving them in the position, taking back the original person, putting them through, I'm assuming, radiation care, because they've probably been fucking poisoned to all high hell trying to get out of Chernobyl. They're on, like, sick leave. I'm surprised that they didn't, like, get the actual people, or the actual fucking Skrulls, out of the positions before something like that could happen, where they could just be gunned down on TV. And in some very, very brutal ways, too. Like, holy shit. That's, like, evocative of some actual real-life, like, on-screen assassinations and shit like that. That is fucking wild that they would do that in a Disney show. It's crazy. But they went ahead and showed not just one, but like 2 or 3 assassinations on fucking Skrulls. And they can get away with it because the blood's purple, so they can show as much and as frequent amounts of it as possible, because, hey, it's not blood. Like, it's not blood, it's not red blood, so they don't have to rate it as harshly. In like, the actual, like PG rating kind of thing, right? Instead, they can just do whatever the fuck they want, because it's not human blood, it's Skrull blood, right? So it's kind of wild. It's kind of fucking wild. But at the same time, it does leave a lot of questions and plot holes, right? Like, okay, why were the Skrulls still in that position when Ritson ordered all Skrulls will be killed. Additionally, how the hell were these guys certain that those people were Skrulls? Or did they just think, oh, all people in power are Skrulls, so we're just gonna go and gun down people in power? Like, that creates its own problem too, which again, this would all create a very valid reason for why Britson should be absolutely, completely out, like, kicked out of office and replaced with a new president. That makes sense. That adds up. But at the same time, it does leave a lot of questions to be asked, like, why did the U.S. leave that guy in this position of power as a Skrull for as long as he did? Moreover, why did the British Prime Minister Skrull stay in power for as long as she did, when Russia and Britain aren't too far away? They're even closer to each other than... Actually, Russia is right between both the UK and the US, so they shouldn't have had any trouble getting the original person back to their homes, outing these Skrulls, and arresting them to, in the US's case, execute them somewhere private and not in a public forum or public eye or on the fucking news. Like, it seems a little extreme and far-fetched at the same time. I don't know. And also, that being said, with the freeing of all of the impersonated humans, we also get the reveal that Rhodey was held there for a while. But we don't get an exact timeline as to when that is. They don't fucking specify it or clear it out. Fucking Rhodey doesn't say shit to fucking Everett Ross at all. He doesn't say a goddamn word to him about how long he's been there. But we can infer kind of a few things. One, he still doesn't have the use of his legs. So he must have gone from real Rhodey to Skrull Rhodey sometime between him getting fucked up in Civil War and losing the ability to use his legs, and him getting that implant in his back that allowed him to walk. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, probably wasn't an actual implant to walk. He was probably just a Skrull. Which, now that we're thinking about it, let's go and look. So if we go to War Machine, that'll probably be the easiest way to look this up. MCU War Machine. Okay. So. Yes, okay, here we go. So he went back to the War Machine name, Sokovia Accords, side with the government, clash with Captain America's. War Machine was disabled. Shot out of this guy. He was given leg braces. Tony Stark. Okay, here we go. Okay. So that then means what I'm reading here, and because it does actually remind me of a few things. So he gets leg braces to help him walk. After he gets injured. And in the attack on the Avengers compound in Endgame, wasn't wearing his leg braces. So when his suit's damaged, he actually has to crawl. Meaning that he was still Rhodey in Endgame. So what that then tells me is that Rhodey's probably been a Skrull since I would have to imagine after Endgame, at some point, he was replaced by Rava, the Skrull. And his first appearance in the post-Endgame timeline being in Falcon and the Winter Soldier was as Skrull Rhodey, which would make sense, because it did seem a little weird in that one, I guess. He did seem a little, what's it called? A little bit against, what's it called? Falcon in the conversations that he had with him, which seemed a bit odd. Which now makes sense because he's a Skrull. Let's see here. I'm just scrolling through his fucking wiki page here and seeing what I can find to help me out with this. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So, War Machine, Battle of Earth, like alternate Thanos. Okay, yeah, here we go. Attack on the Avengers facility. Gets attacked. Rhodey's suit's malfunction, so he rejects. He can't walk. Oh yeah, and he saves Rocket. Right. Then he gets his new suit. And okay. Then you have 2024 with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I guess, okay, yeah, Rhodey asks him why he gave up the mantle of Captain America in the little cameo that he had. But he doesn't really push him into taking the role. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. But, they still don't really give a confirmed answer as to when he did. But I'm assuming it would have to be Falcon and the Winter Soldier was the first appearance of Skrull Rhodey. At the same time, it doesn't really matter. Because they're dead anyways. Rhodey's back. It's not like the radiation mattered at all, so he's not getting radiation poisoning. I don't know. This show had so much potential, and then it just kind of went, right back to the same old shit as before. Well, yeah. Damn. This whole show was just a fucking setup for the Marvels. And a little bit for Captain America New World Order. Bit of a dork. Come here. Up. Yes, up. sorry, dork. I know. I know. Keep whining. Because the show was not very good. The finale was not very good. I know. It's a tragedy. It was actually kind of a good show until this point. They're fucking adorable, though. But, yeah, as I was saying, this show is kind of just like a fucking setup show. Like, at the end, it's just literally a setup for the Marvels, and it's a setup for Captain America: New World Order. That's it. That is literally it, and that is incredibly, incredibly disappointing. When it could have been so much cooler. It could have been so much better. Especially if they gave him enough time, like a couple more episodes, they would have been able to do a lot more with it. But yeah, that's incredibly disappointing. Shouldn't be surprised, I suppose, but fucking goddamn, that's really disappointing. Anyways, I will see y'all back here again for the next video, and for my next reaction series to Ahsoka when that comes on my birthday, and comes with its 2-episode premiere, which is gonna be kind of fucking nutty. That should be fun. But yeah, that should wrap it up for here today, boys. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate y'all sticking with me for this, and if you did enjoy, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good shite. You know the drill, all that good stuff. And you're fucking adorable. You're so fucking cute. Yes, you are. Say goodbye to the people. Say goodbye, Jamie. We're done for the video today. Yes, we are. You're such a dork. Cutest kitty cat. Kind of look like Gravik episode. A big swole scroll. I'm going to smack you with my Cull Obsidian arm. Yeah. Oh, he's so fucking adorable. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see y'all in the next video, and until next time, adios, ladies and gentlemen.